Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Have you ever thought about starting a side hustle? You might have heard a lot of success stories, but what about the untold truth? In the vibrant world of entrepreneurship, the term side hustle has become a buzzword, often tied to visions of financial freedom and flexible work hours. It's painted as an easy ticket to prosperity, a no-brainer for anyone with a little extra time and a dream. But is it really that simple? The notion of side hustles being simple and straightforward is a popular one, fueled in part by social media influencers and success stories that make it all seem so effortless. You've probably heard the tales: the college student making six figures from their dorm room, the stay-at-home parent turning a hobby into a thriving business, the office worker who quit their 9-to-5 because their side gig exploded. But here's the thing: these stories, while inspiring, are not the norm. They're the outliers, the unicorns. For every runaway success, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of others who are hustling without the fanfare. They're putting in the hours, juggling responsibilities, dealing with setbacks, and learning as they go. The truth is, side hustles are not a shortcut to easy money. They require dedication, hard work, and perseverance. They demand skills and knowledge in a particular area, be it coding, crafting, writing, marketing, or something else. They need time to grow and develop, often years, before they start to turn a profit. And even then, success is not guaranteed. So why all the hype? Well, it's partly because success sells. It's more appealing to hear about the person who made it big than the one who's still grinding away. But it's also due to a lack of understanding about what it truly takes to run a successful side hustle. Many people underestimate the effort required, thinking it's simply about turning a hobby into a cash cow or monetizing a skill. But the reality is more complex. So, let's dive into some real-life examples to understand the reality of side hustles. Consider Sarah, who started an Etsy shop selling handmade jewelry. Bursting with enthusiasm, she imagined her passion project transforming into a lucrative side hustle. She envisioned herself crafting beautiful pieces while the orders rolled in. However, the reality quickly set in. Sarah found herself spending long hours conducting market research. She needed to understand what her potential customers desired and how she could differentiate her products in a crowded marketplace. It wasn't just about creating beautiful jewelry. It was about creating jewelry that people wanted to buy. Product development was another massive undertaking. Sarah had to source materials, design new pieces, and perfect her crafting techniques. Each piece of jewelry was a labor of love, demanding time, creativity, and a keen attention to detail. And then there was customer service. Sarah quickly learned that running an Etsy shop wasn't just about selling products. It was about building relationships with her customers. She found herself dealing with inquiries, managing orders, and resolving issues, all while trying to maintain a high level of customer satisfaction. However, Sarah didn't let these challenges deter her. She rolled up her sleeves and put in the work, juggling her day job, her Etsy shop, and her personal life. It was a tough balancing act, but Sarah was committed to making her side hustle work. Despite the challenges, Sarah's Etsy shop eventually became successful through her dedication and hard work. Her story is a testament to the reality of side hustles. They're not just an easy way to make extra money. They're a labor of love that requires commitment, perseverance, and a whole lot of elbow grease. Then there's John, a full-time software developer who decided to take on freelance projects in his spare time. John was no stranger to hard work, but juggling his day job with freelancing was a new kind of challenge. He was constantly racing against the clock, trying to find enough hours in the day to complete his projects without sacrificing the quality of his work. John's struggle with time management was just the beginning. The workload, oh, the workload. It was much more than he had anticipated. He was coding for his day job, and then coding some more for his freelance gigs. It was exhausting, yet he persevered, driven by the satisfaction of seeing his own creations come to life. But the hustle wasn't just about the work. John had to learn to strike a balance between his professional commitments and personal life. There were days when he had to trade off social events for coding sessions, and moments when he felt like he was missing out. Yet, despite the struggle, John found a sense of fulfillment in his side hustle. He was not only mastering new skills, but also gaining a sense of independence he hadn't experienced before. He was his own boss, deciding which projects to take on and setting his own deadlines. John's story shows that side hustles can be rewarding, but they certainly aren't a walk in the park. As these stories show, side hustles demand time, energy, and a lot of patience. Let's revisit the key points from our case studies. In the case of the Etsy shop, we saw that the owner had to invest countless hours into creating unique products, marketing her shop, and providing quality customer service. It wasn't a simple case of make it and they will come. It was make it, market it, manage it, and maybe they'll come. And even then, success wasn't immediate. It took time, tweaks, and tenacity. Our freelance developer's journey wasn't any easier. He had to juggle his full-time job and his freelance work, often burning the midnight oil to meet deadlines. And then there were the dry spells, periods with no projects and no income. It was a roller coaster ride of busy peaks and quiet valleys. These stories underline the importance of having realistic expectations when starting a side hustle. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a venture that demands your time, effort, and resilience. It's about dedicating yourself to a project, often with no guarantee of immediate success. Planning is essential in this journey. You need to plan your time, your resources, and your goals. You need to be prepared to make sacrifices, whether it's giving up your weekends or cutting down on leisure activities, and you need to be ready to face challenges and setbacks. Resilience is another key factor. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when sales dip or clients go AWOL. In those moments, it's your resilience that will keep you going. It's your ability to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward that will make the difference. Starting a side hustle is a journey filled with ups and downs, and it's important to be prepared for both. In the end, the truth about side hustles isn't as glamorous as it often appears. It's not all glitter and gold, but rather it's more about grit, grind, and a whole lot of gumption. As we have seen in our case studies, the Etsy shop owner and the freelance developer didn't just wake up one day and find success waiting for them. It took countless hours of hard work, numerous iterations, and a relentless perseverance to turn their dreams into reality. They had to juggle their day jobs, personal lives, and side hustles, all while maintaining a realistic perspective on their journey. This isn't to discourage you, but rather to paint a realistic picture. Side hustles can indeed be rewarding, but they require patience, resilience, and a healthy dose of reality. Remember, every successful side hustle started with a dream, but it was the hard work and perseverance that made it a reality. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for the latest information in building your wealth, health, and happiness.